sweet like honey when it comes to me. Skin is caramel with the cocoa eyes. Even got a big sister by the name of Chocolate Top. Brown sugar, babe. I guess high off of love, don't know how to behave.
What's popping, y'all? It's your girl Flo'Shay, and I'm back with another episode of Authentic Flow, where we keep it real as fuck. And today, you guys, it might seem like I have low energy, but I am in so much pain right now. Mother Nature is doing its thing, so I won't be doing too much talking, but I wanted to just really continue, like, me posting these videos every day is really just my discipline on myself, you know what I mean? Um so I was just like, let me just get on here and post something. There was a few comments on the other video and someone pointed out my girl Eliana. Shout out to you for always being a consistent supporter. We need to get you on an episode, girl, so we can talk in person. But she did point out, like right now, that's what's getting people clout, is putting your business out there. So I guess I can't get like too upset if people tune in just to the negative. I wouldn't necessarily say I was upset. I'm just like, because like I said, I already know it's going to be people out there, like that video might just get pushed out and it's going to be seen by complete strangers. And I'm okay with that. But I was just really just saying, like, if you personally know me and you've been knowing that I've been doing this YouTube, the podcast, and have never tuned in to one episode, but want to tune in to an episode where I decide that I'm going to be vulnerable with the world, then that just don't sit right with me. But at this point, I don't even give a fuck. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely understood my girl's point on that. But yeah. So there's that. I'm so sorry that I'm low energy. I'm not like in a bad mood, but the girls that get it, they get it. They get it, okay? You know what I'm trying to say. Last episode I did say that I wanted to talk about um something that somebody reached out to me per, pertaining to episode 14, and I really appreciate that or whatever. I did speak with this person and they said that they would like to remain anonymous or whatever. Um, so, but I did ask this person if I could, put this on here, on my podcast. And I have been telling y'all that I was going to like talk about this, or whatever. And yeah, so here it is. This person said, "Hi, I feel kind of strange doing this because we don't know each other. I have been following you on TikTok. Hold on. I have been following you on TikTok. Okay, yeah, I read that right. Sorry. I have been following you on TikTok for a while and have been watching your YouTube too. Now, I'm really literally writing this word for word, okay? I admire your confidence and bravery on telling your story. I resonated with it so much because I've been through something similar, except this was done by a loved one, or should I say family. And then they put in parentheses family. This is something I'm still currently dealing with, and I just wanted to ask, how do you cope with something so traumatizing happening? And do you have any triggers?" Okay. First things first, I mean, we've already discussed this. We've already talked personally, but like I said, I did ask if I could make this an episode or whatever. And I just want to put out there, I am very sorry that you are dealing with this situation right now, it must be a little bit more difficult, being that, it might, like I said, it's family. Um, Me and this person already talked, but this is more so for the episode. So I'm going to just address the question. The first question was, how do you cope with something so traumatizing happening? Okay. I guess the way I can answer this to everybody, and as I said to this person, was I feel like all my life, I've been thrown into situations that are like fucked up for me to have to go through. You know what I mean? Not all my life. Like, I'm not just trying to make it seem like my whole life is just shit and it's just been like, everybody has a story, everybody has a good and a bad. But I just feel like at a very young age, I had to adapt to trauma. Now, I don't know if that makes sense, but just at a very young age, I just had to um learn how to just deal with shit, It would I mean, when I was younger, it was a lot of things that was going on with my family as well. We already discussed that, and then whatever, whatever, but it was like I never really had any guidance or anything like that to help me cope. So it was just kind of I just kind of like, all right, and that's kind of why I'm like the way I am now. I give a fuck. I do give a fuck, but I don't give a fuck to a certain extent. And when I am having my moments and things like that, it's just like, what can you do? Like, the only thing you can do is keep it pushing. You can't sit in your, and this has been me my whole entire life with it. Anything that I've, went through, I've literally just had to train my mind. That's what I want to say. I had to train my mind at a very young age is to keep it pushing. And in this particular situation, like I said in the video, it was kind of like, oh well, you you put yourself you put it was kind of like it was a battle. It was a real battle because I was like, damn, like I was beating myself up because it's like I was doing something that, I knew the risk, and, sex work, you are putting yourself in dangerous situations, and you don't know how it's gonna, you know, um, how it's going to come out or what the outcome is going to be. That's what I was trying to say. You don't know what the outcome is going to be or anything like that. So I wouldn't necessarily say I dealt with it. I mean, I can't really sit here and tell you like it wasn't a healthy way of me coping with it, if that makes sense. I definitely um man, I just don't know. Like, life for me after that, I think I did, I'm not gonna lie, I did have like this I guess you could say hatred towards men. And I was just, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. It's just, I didn't really, like I said in the last episode, I didn't really have like that comfort or anything. So I just kind of had to just literally put it in the back of my mind and act like it shit never happened. And I never really brought it up ever again, up until now. And I might say something to like close friends on it. But even then, like, my close friends, I think I just told my one of my close friends like in depth what happened. Like, she only knew that I just got raped while I was being a sex worker. She didn't know like the extent of it or whatever. So I never really dealt with it. At the time that it happened, I felt like I wanted to kill that man, and I felt like that would have been my way of coping. Like I said, I did kind of like stalk the house a little bit. That sounds bad, but I did kind of stalk his house or whoever's house after it happened. But then it was just like, what can I really do? I can't call the police and be like, "Oh, well, this man raped me." You know, like at that time I felt like I couldn't. And yeah, there's nothing I don't think I could really do anything about it now, you know what I mean? So, I'm not telling you to take that approach when it comes to coping with something like this, but if you're afraid to say something to someone about it, I encourage you not to be afraid. I encourage you to, in fact, say something. Um, and we spoke, and what the situation is kind of like family members not believing you, and you got like one side of the family that believes you and one side of the family that doesn't. So it kind of makes it hard. But you know what? As you've seen in my video, there are people out there that are like you that have survived and those sorts of things. So I guess right now, like my best advice for you would be on that question, because like I said, I didn't have a healthy way of coping. You know what I mean? It was out of mind, out of sight, kept it pushing. Excuse me, y'all. Bless me. Um, so if I could give you the best advice on how to like cope with this in a healthy way, I would advise you to talk, reach out. I'm sure there's like groups out there for survivors. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do my research for you because it just came to mind right now. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but um I'm going to research some groups. Like I said to you, maybe reach out to a therapist. You now have me to talk to. Um I just don't know, how do I cope with something so traumatizing? Yeah, that was a good question because I'm really like still pondering, and I've been pondering on how to answer this shit, and I've just been like, damn. The only thing I can say is get the fuck over it, because that's just how I was taught, like, And I'm not telling you to. I'm not by any means. I'm not saying that at all, but that's just literally how I was raised. Like I just got to keep it pushing. Like I'm one of the strong ones. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that anybody that wasn't taught like that isn't, but I'm just saying, like, that's just kind of the I don't even know what the word is. That's just what's been put on me because of like everything that I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Like prior to this wasn't my only traumatizing thing that I've been through. And I just like my whole life, like I said, I'm 31. So literally from the time I was born up until now, I've just had to just deal with shit. But like I said, definitely utilize the people, like I told you, utilize the people that's in your family that does believe you. You know what I'm saying? Some of the things that you already told me. So and this just goes for anybody that is going through something. Don't be afraid to reach out to someone. Don't be afraid to speak up. And I know that shit is hard. I know it's hard, especially in that time frame, or in the moment is hard, and you probably overthinking, like, and in this case it's like I got half the people that don't believe me, half the people that do, but um let this be your way of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at it like this. You're not only speaking up for you, you're speaking up for all the victims that have been through something like this. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, um, that's really all I can say on that. Because like I said, I've already spoke to this person personally, and I'm trying to remember everything that I was saying. But um, yeah. So, do I have any triggers? Okay, y'all, my allergies are starting to act up. But yes, I do have triggers. Um, at the time that it happened, I used to And it's so crazy because I don't think my friend knows this, but he knows because I told him like one time after, like we hung out maybe months after, maybe like 2 3 months after it happened, and he actually looked like my perpetrator. Dreads, literally damn near looked like that man. I'm not gonna lie, looked damn near like him, but it was just like certain features that I knew it wasn't him. Like you're gonna know who your perpetrator is. He was a trigger, and sometimes he still is. I'm not gonna lie. Like I be trying not to look at him and think about he's because he's such a great guy, but yes, he's a trigger because he looks just like him. Um, Another trigger for me is like I really don't like when men walk super close behind me, like strangers, or if I don't like back the fuck up, I need space. It just it I wouldn't necessarily say that's a trigger, but I just get like okay, like you know what I'm saying. I will stop. I will literally stop wherever I'm at and let who like it's not just men per se. I guess it's just anybody, but I would literally stop, especially if I know it's a man though. I would literally stop and let that man walk. Go ahead and walk in front of me and um keep it put, move on or whatever. Any other triggers that I have? Mm, no. Honestly, not that I can think of off the top of my head. Um, nope, not anything that I could think of off the top of my head right now as far as my triggers. But I already discussed that. Um, but yeah, sometimes if I talk to the person that I was with that night, I feel like he was supposed to be somewhat of like a protector or whatever. And when the situation didn't happen, like I do. Oh, you guys, I forgot. I do have a trigger. I have a dress that the dress that I was in, I have that dress still. Don't ask me why I said still have it. Um, but yeah, that's fucking wild that I still have the dress because it's so cute. It's so cute, and it's just like a constant reminder of what the fuck I've been through. Um, and I'm not sure why the fuck I haven't like burnt it yet or threw it out. But yeah, I just don't know. Matter of fact, I'm probably gonna go throw it away right now because it's just like, what the fuck? You'll never be able to wear this dress and feel beautiful in it again or feel cute or anything because it'll just be a constant reminder of your fucking trauma and you being raped. So yeah, that's that right there is my trigger. It's this dress. It's this dress. At least that's a trigger for that situation. This dress that I have is a trigger. But other than that, I don't think like off the top of my head, I can't think of any others. I was gonna say something else and I totally lost my train of thought because I thought about the dress or whatever. But other than that, that's just pretty much all I have to say on tonight's episode. Again, everybody reach out to me if you feel like you want to reach out. No judgment here. I have no room to judge. You know what I'm saying? The only person that can judge you is God. And that man, oh, and another thing to cope. Speaking of God, I'm so sorry. How could I forget? Speaking of God, I am a true, anybody that knows me, whether they believe it's fake or not, I am a true firm believer in God, you guys. Like I pray a lot now. You know what I'm saying? That right there is another way to help you cope. You know what I mean? Pray to God. God will answer your prayers. Like y'all, I really have, honestly, I wouldn't even been able to make it, excuse me, y'all. I wouldn't have been able to make it through all the things that I've been through without that man above. You know what I'm saying? Um, but God has definitely helped me a lot. You know what I mean? Like, that man has a funny way of like putting things in your life, teaching you things, and if you're willing to listen, he will help you. So that's another way to cope. But anyway, again, if you guys have any questions, want to reach out to me on that specific episode, please do so. I hope I didn't intimidate anybody with the last episode. I just be trying to get shit off my chest or whatever. And, you know, that's the whole reason why I have a podcast. It's because it's my safe space and yours. But yes, with that being said, that's really all I have to say for tonight, y'all. I'm cramping bad as hell, but I'm keeping it G. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't have no quotes. I didn't think of no quotes, but you guys just be great. Pray to God. God got you. And as far as like any victims out there, survivors, y'all reach out to me. I'm here for you. Um, hell, if you in ongoing cases and whatever, you feel me? Like I will be there to support you, protest, whatever. I'm here. So with that being said, I am out, y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease. Y'all have a lovely night, okay?